Imagine you're setting out to remodel a home for yourself to live in. Maybe it's a home you grew up in that your parents previously occupied, but now it's been turned over to you. And though it may be run down, outdated, and in sore need of repairs and stripping, and maybe rats have made a home in the basement, and termites, leaks, and mold have leached into the foundation, the bones and structure are decent. And it's such a lovely place. It's worth the effort to make it yours. The home is your inner self. And today, we're going to cover the practical step-by-step ways to purge, heal, and remodel the home of your inner self that will have you awakening in the dream to a new heart-centered reality of your own choosing. Hi, it's Andrea with Day Trips Out of the Box, a psycho-spiritual venue where we come together to break free from the default programs of our minds, step by step, layer by layer, making known the unknown and rewriting the scripts and stories of our lives, all of them, by exploring the quantum realm. Welcome, or welcome back. If you're new here and you find this content helpful to your personal development, please consider subscribing. More videos will be coming. And hitting the like button will help more unicorns find us here, where they can get access to the secrets of free thinking. So how does one remodel a home, or in this case, your inner self? Provided you've created a general vision, like we discussed in the first video, for what you're wanting the result to be. The first step is to do an assessment of the damage. Some signs of damage are easy to observe, like emotional triggers. Now, if you don't get emotionally triggered, you need to get out of your comfort zone more. That'll show you where your foundation rests upon. But for those of us who do know, are there any leaks or energy vampires around sucking on your precious life force? Now, to be clear, energy leaks are unfulfilled emotional or psychological promises and contracts, either from you or to you. Not unlike financial debt, emotional deficits or leaks occur commonly around close friends and families. For example, not doing what you say you'll do to somebody, or not keeping a promise, or having someone ghost you when you thought they were your friend, to downright acts of betrayal and disappointment. Energy vampires, on the other hand, are people who believe the world revolves around them, either tragically or through will, control, manipulation. Or both. They're human black holes who require your constant attention to feed their egos. I find them to be exhausting and a total waste of time and energy, but there was a time when these folks were strongly compelling and familiar to me. Whether verbally abusive, alcoholic, emotionally unavailable, or suffering PTSD, they were lost lambs who I believed needed my guidance. Misunderstood miscreants who I felt needed me to show compassion. A zero-sum game where I finally learned to stay in my lane unless there was a fair contract in exchange of energies for services rendered. But the bottom line is, energy vampires don't have any intention of giving back, and the sooner you recognize them coming at you, the better off you'll be. It took me a long time to figure that one out. So as you take inventory of the emotional triggers you experience, be aware that they're indicators of hidden landmines or tripwires that we unconsciously lay out within the infrastructure of the home or psyche to potentially get stepped on by some unsuspecting friend, partner, or relative. Now, it may seem like people piss you off and it's their fault for being an a-hole, but the truth is they just crossed your landmine and set it off. It's all you all the time. So let us know in the comments what kinds of encounters you've had with energy vampires, or what kinds of landmines you've noticed within yourself or others. Step 2, take notice of the extent of the damage. What emotions are brought up by the triggers, leaks, and vampires? Popular ones include anger, guilt, and shame. Bringing awareness and detachment to the emotional responses helps to deactivate the landmines for future encounters, but it takes practice and vigilance. Staying present and aware of your triggers and emotions during the day will help you take inventory. Now for this step, I highly recommend that Tolle. He's great at breaking down how to stay present during triggers or very shortly after, and he's very useful, and I have a bunch of his videos in my playlist, so definitely look into that. Step 3. What are the beliefs beneath the emotions? Like water leakage over years and years, the damage can have multiple layers. The initial hurt may have started when you were a child, most likely, and it came from some unconscious wounded individual who didn't know you got hurt. However, your psyche knew and quickly wrapped the hurt with a defense mechanism, buried it under your subconscious mind, and forgot about it. After years of neglect, the damage just got more entrenched and became an organic part of your identity. A belief. Beliefs can be shame-based, such as I'm not good enough, I don't deserve to be heard, I'm not important enough to be respected, or guilt-based. I shouldn't get angry. I should allow people to live their lives even though they don't respect me. I should keep my opinions to myself. No one really cares anyway. I have a family to take care of. I shouldn't be thinking of myself. Or anger-based. Nobody cares about me, so I'm just going to take care of myself. Screw them. The fact remains the same. Beliefs, limiting or empowering, are the energetic mortar and bricks that define your reality. The sooner you learn what secret intentions and plans your beliefs are making behind the scenes to sabotage your best intention, the better able you'll be to take back control of your life. Following the triggers and emotions will lead you to their lair. If appropriate, please share with us the kinds of beliefs you have uncovered through the years. Step 4. Call out the beliefs, challenge them, and don't forget to forgive. Once you get to the foundational beliefs that are holding up the home, begin to challenge their validity. Are they in fact true, or do they need to be rescripted? Forgive, forgive, forgive. Forgive yourself for holding on to this belief as if it were the bedrock of your identity. And forgive the original source if you know where it came from. But honestly, it doesn't matter the source. Just move on. In the case of traumatic events that forged the beliefs, and now this exercise is bringing back those memories or intense feelings, please check out the video that I'm going to leave in the link for Emotional Freedom Technique, also known as EFT. It's a tapping technique that you can do for yourself. It helps to rewire the neural networks of your brain. It helped me tremendously, and this video should help you. Whether you've had a tragic memory or not, it actually helps for all types of discomfort that you might be having. Please be assured you're not alone. There are invisible helpers all around you. Your guides, angels, higher self, archangels, Jesus, whatever works for you. They're more than happy to assist, especially in cutting energetic cords or healing emotional wounds that still hurt. Please refer to my playlist for many very helpful and practical videos that I've curated over the years, including self-hypnosis videos for sleep, self-confidence, or one that I created for inner child restoration. These go very deep and are very relaxing and effective. I encourage you to pick up a pen and write out your experiences along the way. Writing can invoke many insights, jog memories, and get clarity from a dissonant mind. Did I mention the part about forgiving yourself? Yeah, it's that important. All right, rewrite the script. As you get into the process of tearing down the walls and stripping out old, ugly wallpaper, take a moment to envision what you will be replacing those old, outdated beliefs with, if you haven't done so already. What does your dream home self look like? What does it feel like? How does it operate in the world? Is it spacious, clean, clear, and filled with light? What kinds of people visit, if any? What are the new boundaries and rules for contact here? How do you occupy your time? You'll find your intentions now have more power because they're not competing with hidden agendas from your subconscious mind. You'll have more clarity of thought and become more inner-directed without the need for outside influence, unless you choose it. Please share with us in the comments your new vision and what you've discovered in this process. All right, here's some bonus tips. Just as you might put a coat of protective finish over what you've created, I highly recommend actively raising your vibrational frequencies as a natural way to protect yourself as you journey into the unknown peaks of your higher self. 1. Take time out for yourself. And I mean treat yourself like how you'd want a lover to treat you, with appreciation, compliments, make a healthy, delicious meal that you love, quality time, listen to music you love, tune into nature or beauty, whatever makes you feel wonderful. 2. Take responsibility for how you feel and what you'll tolerate with others. It's your domain. Don't delegate this to others to manage. If you don't like something, leave the room, take a walk, write in a journal, meditate, and then change the script by writing down what you prefer. Remember, you can't change others by confronting them about stuff. They won't get it, and their ego will be activated, and then you'll just be dealing with ego's stuff and you won't get anything accomplished. So then when necessary and appropriate, make changes and set boundaries. For an example, when I had reached a limit with an alcoholic partner, and it was a long-term relationship, I turned finally to Al-Anon for guidelines. And I'm not a group joiner. I don't like groups. I don't like sitting in a circle talking about myself. But I will say that it taught me some really strong skill sets that I use to this day, which is mind my own business, let go and let God, live and let live, the whole thing. And it sounds corny, but it actually helps. So whatever it takes, use all your resources. Finally, use affirming words to yourself or out loud to others to reinforce that you're authentically empowered. In other words, try to avoid habitual apologizing, blaming, criticizing, judging, comparing, categorizing, complaining, and self-deprecation. Towards yourself and others, it will only lower your frequency and you will find yourself leaking energy. Number 4, find reasons to be grateful every moment throughout the day. The more you appreciate the good in your life, the more good will find you. It's an instant mood vibe changer. And finally, number 5, know you are the one you've been waiting for. Whether it's a soulmate, twin flame, or someone to, come in and help us change what's going on the planet, there's nobody else but you. It's you. So you might as well get in good with who you are now. Congratulations. You're on your way to becoming a truly authentic, powerful person, creating the reality of your choosing from the inside out. Step by step, one vibe at a time, and you deserve the best. If you ever need a little assistance in shining a light onto the stubborn, hidden, subconscious trolls that are sabotaging your path to happiness, consider contacting me for a quantum hypnosis session. You can find more details about quantum hypnosis on my website. And also I've done a number of videos on quantum healing, so you can learn more about it through them as well. Thank you for joining me on another day Trips Out of the Box. We'll see you next time.